Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this crochet bag. As you can see, it's very cute and it's very easy to make. Even the work grows fast. It won't take you long to make it. I included those pearls in it, but if you want, you can make it without pearls, but I prefer to put some pearls. Hope that you try and make it, that you understand what I will be showing, and that you try and make it. So the hook I'm using is number 4. So use hook number 4. Now we're going to start with the chains. I made 53 chains, but if you wanted larger, you can make more chains. If you wanted smaller, you can make less chains. The important thing is that chains you make multiple of 12 plus 5. So multiple of 12 plus 5, and here I made 53 chains. But as I told you, if you prefer to make larger, you make more. If you want to smaller, you make less. So we start the first row. We go in the 5th chain. Go in the 5th chain, and we're going to make a double treble in the 5th chain. Make double treble. In the same chain, we're going to make 3 double trebles. So we go in the 5th one, and we make 3 double treble. When we say double treble, it's double crochet. In American, treble is in English, but I use the treble. So double, you have to turn the thread 2 times on the hook. You make a double treble, turning the thread 2 times on the hook, and you have to make 3 in the same chain, in the 5th chain from the beginning. So these 3 are ready, as you can see. Now, we're going to make a chain. We're going to skip 5 chains. Skip 5 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go in the 6th chain. And we make a single crochet. So, we skip 5 chains. In the 6th one, we make a single crochet. We make another chain. Again, we're going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go in the 6th one, and we're going to make another 3 double trebles. So we skipped 5. In the 6th one, we're going to make 3 double treble. 1, 2, and the 3rd one, and 3. So those 3 are ready. Now we make 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to make another 3 double trebles in the same place where we made the other ones. So 3, another 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and the last one, 3. Now, we're going to make 3 chains. 1 chain. We're going to make 1 chain, and we're going to skip 5 chains. Skip 5 chains. You go in the 6th one, and you make a single crochet. Only 1 chain you have to make, sorry. Another chain. We're going to skip another 5 chains. Skip 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go in the 6th one, and we're going to make another 3 double trebles, like we did here. 3 double trebles. 1, 2, 2, and 3. Now, we make another 3 chains. We're repeating what we did before. Another 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And we make another 3 double trebles in the same place. 1, 2. This is 1, 2. And we make the 3rd one, and 3. like this. We're repeating like this. Now we make 3 chains, one chain, and we're going to skip another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go there and we make a single crochet in the 6th one. Another chain. We make another chain. We skip another 5 chains. We skip another 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go in the 6th one, and we're going to make another 3 double trebles. 1, 1, 2, and 3. We make 3 chains, another 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3, and we make another 3 double trebles in the same place. 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you have more stitches, you continue repeating what I told you. Have more stitches. I arrived, always repeating this, what I showed you. I arrived at the end of the row, but if you have more stitches, you continue like that. So I arrived at the end of the row. So I'm going to make a chain. I'm going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go in the 6th. Make a single crochet. Another chain. And I'm going to skip another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go in the last one. And I'm going to finish with 3 double trebles, just like we started. With 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and 3. And we finish the last one with a double treble. So in all, we have to make 4 in the last one. Just like we started. We started with 3 chains. That was a double treble. And that is the first row ready. We're going to start the second one now. We make a chain. We turn the work around like this. And here in the first one, we make a single crochet. Now, we make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go in the first 3. We go in the first one. We're going to do a double treble, but the hook we're going to put it from the back of the stitch, like this. On the back, from the back of the stitch. And we're going to make a double treble, and the last stitch you leave it on the hook. We go on the second one. The hook's always at the back of the stitch. Double treble. And we leave the last stitch on the hook. We're going to do the third one. Double treble, and we leave the last stitch on the hook. Those are the first 3. Now we skip here we skip it. We go on the next 3 here, and we're going to do the same. 3 double trebles, a double treble, you leave the last stitch on the hook, always leave it at the back. You go on the second one, you make a double treble, you leave the last stitch on the hook, and you go on the third one. And you leave the last stitch on the hook. And then we pull them. This is the third one. And the third one. And then we pull the whole stitches together. We close them all together. Like this. Now, this is the first one. Now, we make 5. We're going to make 5 chains. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We make 5 chains. We go here where we made the other chains and we make a single crochet. Another 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go in the next 3. And we're doing the same. We leave the last stitch on the hook. We go on the second one. Always from the back, double trebles. And we leave the last stitch on the hook. 2. We make the third one. and we leave the last stitch on the hook. Now we're going to skip here, the middle, here, skip it and go on the next 3. And we're doing the same, always putting the hook at the back of the stitch, and we're making a double treble on the next 3. Those are 2, and the third one. And then we slip them all together. We slip all the stitches together. Now, that is ready too. Another 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go here in the middle here of these and we make a single crochet. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We skip. And we're going to do the same. These 3 on here, always at the back of the stitch. 1, double treble, always at the back of the stitch. 2, and 3. We skip here in the middle and we go on the next 3. 1, 2, and the third one, and 3. Now we're going to slip them all together, like that. Another 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go in the middle here and we make a single crochet. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're doing on the last 6. So you go in the first one, pull up a stitch, leave the last stitch on the hook. We go to the second one, we do a double treble, always leaving the last stitch on the hook. And the third one, and we leave the last stitch on the hook. We skip here in the middle and we go on the last 3. So 1, we leave the last stitch on the hook. 2, we leave the last stitch on the hook, and 3. And we slip them all together now. That is the last one. Now, we're going to make 5 chains. We finish with 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go here in the chains from where we started. We go in the chain here. And we finish with a single crochet. And that is the second row ready too. Now we're starting the third one. We make a chain, turn the work around. We go in the single crochet of before and we make another single crochet. A chain. Now, we're going to work here, in the middle of this here, where we have here. We're going to work there. And we're going to start by making 3 double trebles. So 1, we have to make 3 here in the middle of these. 1, 2, and 3. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and we make another 3 double trebles in the same place. 1, 2, and 3, the third one, like that. Now we make a chain. 1 chain, we go here where we made the single crochet of before and we make a single crochet. Another chain, we make another chain. Now we're going to work in here in the middle of this, we're going to do the same. So we make 3 double trebles, 1, 2, and 3. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to make another 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and 3. Now that is ready to make a chain. We go here in the middle of the single crochet and we make another single crochet, another chain. Again we go here, we make 3 double trebles here, 1, 2, and 3, 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and we make another 3 double trebles in the same place. 1, 2, and 3. Again, we're going to make a chain. We skip here, we go here in the middle and make a single crochet. Another chain. We go in the last one here. Again, we're going to make 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and 3. Another 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and we make the last 3 in the same place. 1, 2, and 3, the third one, a chain. Now we're going to skip all these chains here and we go here. These you skip them. We go here in the last one and we make a single crochet. And the third row is ready too, as you can see. It's ready too. Now we're going to start the fourth row. We make 4 chains. Now we go here in the first 3 here, always from the back, and we're going to make a double treble, the last stitch leave it on the hook. The second one always at the back of the stitch, the last stitch leave it on the hook. We go on the third one and the last stitch, and then we slip the 3 together, slip them all together like this. Now 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go here in the middle, make a single crochet. Another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we go in the next 3, always from the back. We pull up a stitch and we leave the last one on the hook. We go in the second one and we leave the last stitch on the hook. We go on the third one and we leave the last stitch on the hook. Now we skip here in the middle, we go on the next 3. We're going to do the same. We slip, we leave the last stitch, 1, always putting the hook behind the stitch. 2, and the third one, and now we pull them all together, like that. Now we're going to make 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go here in the middle and we make a single crochet. Another 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do the same on this one now. We go at the back, we make a double treble. We leave the last stitch on the hook. We go on the second one, on the back, double treble, we leave the last stitch on the hook, and we do the third one. Now we skip here in the middle and we go on the next 3, always from the back, and we leave the last stitch on the hook. The first one, the second one, we leave the last stitch on the hook, and we do the third one. And then we slip them together. That is ready too, as you can see. Now we're going to make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go here and we make a single crochet. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we do the next 3. Always at the back, 2 double trebles. We leave the last stitch on the hook. 1, 2, and 3. We go in the next 3, we skip those in the middle, we go in the next 3, and we do the same. 1, 2, and 3, and we slip them together like that, and that is ready too. Now we make a chain, 2, 3, 5 chains, 3, 4, and 5. We go here in the middle, we make a single crochet, another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we make the last one. So the last 3, 1, you leave the last stitch on the hook, the second one, you leave the last stitch on the hook, and the third one, and you leave the last stitch on the hook, and then you pull them all together. Now we're going to finish by making a double treble, and we go here and in the single crochet we started the row before, and this row, the 4th row, is ready too, as you can see. It's ready too. Now we're going to start the 5th row. We start with 4 chains, 2, 3, and 4. Turn the work around. Now, this row is like the first one. The 5th row is like the first one. So this is the last row I'm going to show. This is like the first one. Then you continue from the 2nd row, the 3rd row, the 4th row. So we go here and we make 3 double trebles. So you make 3 double trebles here where we made the chains. Now, like this, like the first one we made. A chain, we go here in the middle of the single crochet and we make a single crochet. Another chain. We go in the middle of these 2 of here and we're going to make 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and 3. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and we make another 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and 3. That is the second one. Now we make a chain. We go here in the single crochet and make a single crochet. Another chain. We go in the next one. Here in the middle, we make 3 double trebles. 1, 2, and 3. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and we make another 3 double trebles in the same place. 1, 2, and 3. Another chain, we go here in the middle and we make another single crochet. Another chain, and we repeat in the next one. Here in the middle, we make another 3 double trebles. 1, the second one, 2, we make another one, 3, 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and we make another 3 double trebles in the same place. 1, 2 and 3. A chain, we go here in the middle and we make a single crochet. Another chain, and we go on the last 3 here. You go in the middle here, we make the last 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and we finish with a double treble. So this is the first row, like the first row that I showed you. So now, after this row, you continue. This is ready too. So, as I told you, this is like the first row that I showed you. Then you continue from the second row. You do the second, third, fourth, and fifth. Again, you start from the second, third, fourth, and fifth. You continue like that. From the second, after this one, the second, third, fourth, fifth, second, third, fourth, fifth, and you continue and you do the length that you prefer. Now, after this clip, I will show you what I did. You have to do too. So now, as you can see, I have made this one. This is the back. It's longer because this is the back, and the front, it's short. It's shorter than the back. This is the front, as you can see, and I made also the back. This is the back. Now, I will show you how it will come. So, the back you put it like this, the wrong side facing you. The front facing you like this, the right side facing you, and then this one, it goes like this, so we close it like that. It is closed like that. Let me show you it's better like this. That's why the back is longer, because we have to turn it on the front, so we can close the back. This is the front, the back. You do the length that you prefer. I made it like this, and then you pull the back on the front like this, so that we close it. It is closed, the back is closed like that. I will show you what I did then. Then this one I turn all around. I made a single crochet all around. I turned all around with a single crochet. I will show you on the front what I did. So I'm going to start from the upper part of the back, from here, and I'm going to make a single crochet in each stitch that I have. This is the upper part of the back, so you go in each stitch that you have, as I'm doing here, and you make a single crochet. Here where I made the chain, I make another single crochet on the single crochet in the chain here. Now we have these 3, so we make a single crochet in the 3 of them. 3. Now we arrived here where we made the 3 chains, so here we have to make 3 single crochet. 2 and 3. And 3 in the next, you continue like that. This is the upper part. You make a single crochet on each stitch you have. Where you have the chain, you make a single crochet on the single crochet on the chain, and then single crochet on each one that you have, and you continue the upper part like that. So the upper part is ready, as you can see. Now we're going to do the side. Here we make 2 single crochet. Now we go here. First we make 1 here. Here we're going to make 1, 2. 1 here, another 1 here, 1 on this one, 1 here, and here we're going to make 1, and here we make 2. 1 and 2. We're doing the side here. Now this side has to be like the other side, has to be exactly like this side. You do it like we did this side, the other side. I will show you also the lower part of the back, how to do it. But this side has to be like the other side. I'm not going to show the other side too, because the other side is going to be like this side. Here you make one, another one here, another one here. Here we make another one, we make one there. Now we arrived at the lower part here. So this is the lower part. So the lower part we're going to make. Here we're going to make 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here we make 1. We arrived here again. So here we make 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here we make 1. 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. 1 here. 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. You continue the lower part like that, like I showed you. And then the other side has to be like the other side that I showed you. Continue like that. So as you can see, I made them the 2 all around. I added some pearls there on the flowers. This is where to close it. I added some pearls. If you want, you can leave without pearls. The upper part I didn't make because it will be hidden. If you want, you can leave without pearls, but I prefer to make some pearls. This is the where to close it. Here I made 1. Now this is the back. The back I made it with pearls too. Now I'm going to tell you what I did here, so you know how to close it. I made the first one single crochet. The second one, the second row that I made, I arrived in the middle here. I arrived in the middle here. I left out 3 stitches. I didn't do them, and I made 3 chains. I made 3 chains, and these I left them out, and I continued with single crochet. Then the third row, I made it with single crochet. And when I arrived here on the chains, I made 3 single crochet on the chains I made before. And I continued with single crochet. So this is where to close it. I continued with single crochet. As you can see, I made the pearls on the back, all of it. You can leave it. You can do no pearls if you want, but I prefer to do the pearls. And then I will show you how to close them together. Now this will go like this, on top of each other, like that. You turn the part here, and you close it like this. Now I will be showing you how to attach the 2 together. I will be showing you how to attach them together now. Now, this is the lower back. It has to be facing you, and this is the front facing you. Now, you put them like this together, the edges, and you find till where this arrives. Now, you take the thread, the yarn, the hook, you put it in the stitch on the front and on the back. So we attach them together. You pull up a stitch and we make a single crochet. Now we're going to close it with a slip stitch. So you put the hook in the front chain, in the back chain, and you do a slip stitch. We're going to close it with a slip stitch now. So we close it with a slip stitch, like that. Continue, take the stitch from the front, stitch from the back, and we close it with a slip stitch. You continue like that, closing it with a slip stitch. You continue the stitch all around until you close it. You leave the upper part open. You do the sides, the lower part. You continue all around like that, closing it with a slip stitch all around. Now we're going to do the strap of the bag. So we start with 4 chains. Start with 4 chains. You put the hook on the yarn on the hook. You pull up a stitch in the last stitch. You have to make it 5 times in the last stitch. You turn the thread on the hook. You go in the last stitch and you pull up a stitch. You have to make it 5 times. Only this one is a little bit difficult to make, the first one, but the other ones you'll see how easy it is. You have to make it 5 times. This is for the strap of the back, the shoulder strap of the back. You have to make it 5 times. You turn the thread on the hook and you pull up a stitch. As I told you, this one is a bit difficult to make, only the first one. The other ones will be very easy to make. The first one only is a bit difficult to make because you have to make it all in the chain. Now, you have the stitches here. We pull them all together. We leave 2 stitches on the hook. We pull all the stitches together and we leave the last 2 stitches on the hook. Now, we turn the thread again and we pull the 2 together. Now, 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Turn the work around. Now, here we have the chains here. So we're going to do the same 5 times. Turn the thread, pull a stitch. 1, 2, here it's easier as you can see. 3, 4, and 5. And we pull them together. You leave the 2 stitches on the hook. And then you pull the 2 stitches together. Another 3 chains. We make another 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Turn the work around. We're going to do the same. Here we're going to work 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We pull them together. We leave the last 2 and then we pull the last 2. Another 3. Another 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Turn the work around and we're going to do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn the thread, pull them together, turn the thread, the last 2. Another 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn the work around, we're going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn the thread, pull them together, and then we pull the last 2. And you continue doing like that until you have the length that you want. This is the strap. You continue and see the length that you have, and then we attach it to the back. Now, as you can see, the strap is ready. You do the length you want, as I told you, and then you attach it, you sew it with the back. You sew it to the back. You sew it with a sewing needle. You use the yarn, the same yarn, and you sew this one side over here, and the other side you sew it on the other side, and you have the straps ready. They weren't difficult to make, as you can see. We attach it to the back. And this is the final result, how the back came. You can also line it if you want. I didn't do the lining in it, but you can do it. Even the pearls, I made the pearls, you can leave it without pearls too. It's still nice. As you have seen, it was not difficult to make, even the work. It won't take long for you to make it. It's very cute, as you have seen. The straps weren't difficult to make too. And they came nice too. They weren't difficult to make. Hope that you understood what I showed you. As you have seen, I made the pearls. You can leave it without pearls, as I told you. Even the lining, you can make the lining. Hope that you understood what I showed you and that you try and make it. Bye for now.